Hi everyone, thanks for joining in, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Lavinia. In today's video, I wanted to share with you the project page that I am making for this open collab, and this is hosted by Polly, and it's the hashtag strawberry bliss, and strawberry is spelled differently because some of the prompts have strawberries and some have bears. And I will link Polly's channel in the description box, because if you're interested in joining in, you can hop in at any time, and she has a video with the instructions for the prompts. I do have my list here, and I am at day 4, which is buttons and cardboard. So let me go ahead and show you what I've made. So this is my little journal booklet, and this is my 2-page spread right here. And I'll walk you through how I made this. So the first thing is I cut down this piece of cardboard, and it's thin cardboard. I didn't want to use naturally a thick cardboard for this journal booklet, so this was the perfect thickness. And this is I buy my cats wet cat food, so the cans are separated. I think it's a box of 24 cans, and the cans are separated with these thin pieces of cardboard in between. So I cut it down to size, and I glued that down with my Fabri-Tac. And then the next thing I did is I added this washi tape. Even though it lifts a little bit here, it is kind of stuck. Sometimes I have to put glue. But I added this washi tape. And this, if you saw my previous video with the watercolor, I had used that washi tape to tack the watercolor paper down to the surface. So I thought instead of throwing out the washi tape, I would just go ahead and repurpose it and add it to this abstract page. So I did that. I also had these 2 pieces of scrapbook paper, and what I used is the We Are Memory Keepers rulers, the large deckled edge, and I decided to tear it using those rulers just to give it a little bit more interest and fun, and I have them, so why not use them? So I added that. I glued those 2 pieces down here on the side, and this was a piece of magazine paper. And I just added that because I thought that, it kind of went well with the lines of the washi tape. And then I added a little, some more pieces of washi tape along here. And then what I did is I used my gelatos. I have only 4 gelatos. I'm kind of like late to the game. When I became interested in gelatos, it wasn't really, I guess, a thing anymore where you can find them at Hobby Lobby or not. This was actually a clearance packet with a little booklet, and it only had these 4. So I used these 4 along the sides, as well as on top of the scrapbook paper and on the cardboard. And then what I did is I used a color paintbrush, and I used some water just to mix it and dilute it down. So I have that gelato again along here, along the scrapbook paper, and on the cardboard, and I just mixed it in with the watercolor paintbrush. And then the next thing I did is again, one of the prompts is buttons, so I found these 3 buttons that I thought tied in really well with the colors of the gelato, as well as the theme of these colors here. So I added them down, so they're just different kind of buttons. This, I don't know if you can see, but there's different colors in that button there. And then I liked this little blue flower one. I took a piece of book page and did a circle punch, and then glued that button on top of it. And then the last thing I did is I just took these 3 stickers, and these are from this sticker book, which I did do a flip through. So if you're interested in this, there is a video that I have where I flipped through this entire book. And I bought this at a local bookstore. And so that is it for this page. I actually really liked the way it turned out, and I thought if I ever come back, once I'm done with this journal, I can always come back and maybe use it to, to add some little journal thoughts and whatnot, or words, and use it that way. But let's go ahead and take a look to see what the next 2 prompts are. So that's going to be day 5, which are fabric and teddy bears. And if you're joining in this collab, let me know in the description box. I would definitely love to see what what your interpretation of the prompts are. I've watched some videos and I just love what everyone comes up with. So hope you enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.